There we go. We got our 4 picked out. It's gonna be kind of like a cross country trip. It's gonna be pretty awesome, I think. On that note, new year,
Yes?
new rule.
Want to look at it?
No, actually, new rule. No more showing me your dick.
Why not?
What? Because I'm tired of seeing it. That's why. I'm tired.
You don't want to see Dickosaurus Rex?
No, I don't want to see Dickosaurus Rex.
What about Russell the Muscle?
No, I don't want to see Russell the Muscle. I don't want to see your dick. I don't want to see your dong. I don't want to see your doodle, your dinger, your dingaling, your dipstick.
What about my rod, my pud, my phallus?
No. No peen, no prick, no penis, no pecker.
You know what? What about the womb room? Or womb raider?
Womb raider?
Yeah.
No room raider, no pussy plunger, no pucker poker, no tonsil tickler.
Trouser snake?
No skin flute, no pork sword, no staff of fireballs.
Rumple foreskin?
No rumple foreskin, no pinky spookster, no fresh prince of bald hair.
Well, in that case, you gotta see Justin Beaver.
No, I don't need to see Justin Beaver.
What about King Dong?
No, I don't need to see that. I don't need to see Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, and especially don't need to see Raphaelis.
What about the dictator?
No dictator, and I also don't want to see your billy club.
What about a coctopus?
No coctopus, no cockumber, no manana.
Clamhammer?
No! None of it!
Okay. How about Sir Wiggles of the Wang Dynasty?
How much time do you spend naming your dick?
Oh, that ain't my dick's name. My dick's name is Herman von Schlangenstein. He's a blue veined aristocrat. What?
No, absolutely none of it. You show me one more time, we're not doing the show anymore. Understand?
Fine.
Fine, alright.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
On a side note, though, look at this.
What's this?
My balls.
Motherfucker!
How you doing, everybody? I'm Bill.
Not Neil.
And this is Random Tangent
We're
2018.
back.
Unfortunately.
Not done with this yet.
No, yeah, we're like herpes. We keep showing up.
In cycles. This is a flare-up.
A really bad one, too. So, this year, we came back our first show. We decided to have a little fun with it. What we're going to do this time is we're actually doing a callback.
Yeah, we're going to be revisiting one of our favorite shows from last year, and of course it's our favorite show because it was our
food show. White Castle, to be exact.
Yeah, we ate White Castles. We talked about some unusual foods. This time around, we're going to be doing it a bit differently. We're going to be focusing on some. We're going to be doing hot dogs. We're going to be focusing on some regional styles of hot dogs. Probably some you've heard of. At least one you probably didn't know existed because we didn't know we existed until we saw it and had to have it.
Because we're fat and that's just how it is.
And don't worry, we have some more unusual food to discuss.
Yes, some very to discuss. I like that. Yeah.
Discussed.
Yeah, it's nasty. Actually, right now right now as we speak, we're in my kitchen at home. Just behind us, that door, you can kind of see that area back there. That is actually the Random Tangent Studios, as you could say.
Sans backdrop.
Sans backdrop. Normally the backdrop would be covering this door here. So whenever you wonder what's behind door number 1, so what we've actually done already is we've actually prepped and cooked the food. So the pictures that you've seen previous to this or after this, depending on how editing goes.
Yeah, actually you can probably hear we got the family in here eating right now.
Yep. We're enjoying it. We're having a good time with it. This is kind of the family episode, as it were. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a couple things. What we're going to do is we're going to get our hot dogs prepped.
First, I'm going to ask everyone to like, subscribe, get away from my nipples. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
Please edit that.
No. It's going to be documented. So when the lawyer contacts you.
Anyways, continue.
Yes, please like, subscribe, share.
Love us. Love us. Love us.
Comment. Tell us what kind of hot dogs you like. Just one time.
New year, new boob. Anyways, so what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to have a little fun with it. Now, this time, unlike the last episode where we actually had the food pre-made, set up for us, we actually had to work.
Yeah, you see, we still. Can you see it? Yeah,
you can see the stove. This is actually, you got the hot dogs here. We got chili and some kraut. There's some other stuff that's kind of underneath the camera right there.
Do you want to show this guy off?
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
No, wait, let's say that until we get to that particular dog.
Yes, yeah. Well, that'll be a dog specific
Okay.
thing. So we made this all up. We got this all done, kind of pre-show, as it were. Did do some photos and stuff. What we're basically gonna do is we're gonna show you four hot dogs. Three of which you may know. One we know really well, the Chicago dog.
Mm-hmm. We're going to actually be working our way across country with this one.
Yeah, pretty much. We're going to start on the East Coast and work our way to the Midwest. We go to the West Coast, but those people eat tofu.
Yeah, California dog is like just kale.
It's not even a dog. It's not even bread. They don't like grains. It's just a piece of kale, and then they put a hot dog sign on it. It's weird. It's really weird.
Should we get to the food?
People watch this.
Starving.
You know that? I know you're fat. That's why. You went to a grocery store this morning to purchase some of our items. So right now, I mean, he's ready to start licking the salt off his own arm. Alright, so why don't we get to some food? Let's get this made. Let's get this kind of to-dude.
Chicago, New York.
We're going to start with a New York style?
East Coast, New York style hot dog. Here we go. For the New York dog, you need a standard bun, sauerkraut, onion sauce, and brown mustard. Now, as you can see here, we each have half a dog. We're going to be eating a lot of hot dogs today and save some around room.
Okay. Alright, let's see what this is all about.
I'm excited for the sauerkraut on this.
Oh God, I'm excited for everything on this.
Hot dog cheers.
Hot dog cheers, fatties. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
It blends together really well.
Really well.
But I don't think there's any one thing that really stands out.
Mm-mm.
You get that heat from that onion sauce.
Yeah, you got that little bit of heat and that spices in there. But then you got the sourness from the kraut.
It's spicy mustard, yeah,
Mustard.
you definitely get some of that. The sauerkraut is actually, I think, one of our favorite foods, both of us. Very good for you, actually. A lot of vitamins.
Until you do this to it.
Well, the way it's fermented, you get a lot of vitamins in that. Has used historically, like, is brought on ships because...
It lasts forever.
Stores really well, lasts forever. Prevents scurvy, because like I said, a lot of vitamins in there. What do you think?
On a scale of 1 to 5 weenie dogs, I would probably go as far as saying that's a 5 on the weenie dog scale. Or 4 on the weenie dog scale. And I only say that... Stand by, folks. And I only say that because it is kind of monotone in flavor. Like there isn't as much as there could be. Like a little extra tang or something, like a pickle or something to that effect, I think would be better.
Yeah, this sauerkraut, the spicy mustard, and the onion sauce, all very similar flavors.
Close to a 5. Oh my God. But that onion sauce in that, like I could literally eat just a bowl of that onion sauce mixed with the kraut. Just sit there eating it.
I'm having fantasies.
Now what's next?
Move across the country towards Michigan.
You know what's in Michigan, ladies and gentlemen? Coney Island.
We're going to be doing the Coney Dog.
Which this is a classic. I initially thought it was a foot long.
Actually, I think it actually calls for a short. It doesn't matter.
Hey, it's a hot dog.
At the end of the day, the length of the dog doesn't matter. It's just what's on it. That's what we tell ourselves. For the Coney Dog, you need a regular bun, chili, cheese, and an onion.
Presenting the Coney Dog. Alright. So we have the Coney, the chili, the cheese, the onion, the deliciousness.
Classic dog. I think probably this might be the simplest one.
Ingredients wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Most ridiculous one is the Chicago dog. Go figure. Because we do everything over the top.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I mean, think about it. monuments, shows, political robbery. We do everything big.
Now this one has chili on it.
Yes.
It is beanless chili. And anyone who knows anything about chili knows that chili is beanless originally. Tex-Mex dish that was, created that area that had a bunch of cattle. Their meat was plentiful. As the recipe came back east.
I literally dropped all my onions.
Accidentally, I'm sure. As the recipe came back east, they don't have as much access to meat, so they had to put something in there. They started putting beans in. But
So wait, in the West? So you're going to say it's basically that California way?
more towards southern.
Let's play in California.
And classic. Can't go wrong with it. Some chili, some cheese.
I mean, this is basically where the chili dog came from.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've eaten a chili dog, you've basically eaten a Coney. So good. I'm so fat. So fat.
We're halfway through. We're going to get fatter. Next to our doozies.
Wait till you see number 4.
Mm-hmm.
The next two are bigger, better, beautiful. And the next one is our most elaborate.
Well, as we going from New York, made our way to Michigan, we're going to swing, depending on which area of Michigan you're going to either swing down or swing across. We're going to Chicago for the classic Chicago style dog.
We're here.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
We're here.
That's a quick one.
He's queer. Don't ask.
I'm not kidding. You just make me do gay things.
That's true.
For the Chicago style hot dog, you need poppy seed buns, mustard, relish, onion, tomato, pickle, peppers, and celery salt.
Let's get a good look at this. For those of you who have never actually seen Chicago style relish, like real Chicago style relish, let me present to you the strangest colored thing you'll ever see in your life. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. You see that? That's neon. That's glowing.
I was trying to look up why it's like that. No one's quite sure. The theory I read though that I kind of like is that relish can be kind of splashy, served the normal way, and someone decided that to make it a more uniform color, they added a dye to it. That was the color dye they added. I'm not sure how it's better. Now, what is the one thing that's not on here?
All right, before we even pick this sucker up, there's one item that's
Before we
not on here.
attempt to pick this up.
Somebody might have noticed. There is no ketchup on here. If you go to a true Chicago-style hot dog joint and say, hey, I want ketchup on it, you might get shot.
Well, that might happen anyway.
Well, it's here in Chicago. You're probably going to get shot anyways. But yeah. No. Ketchup is the one ingredient. There are places here. There's actually a place in downtown called Joe's Hot Dogs. That if you go there and ask for ketchup, they will stare at you and throw packets of ketchup at you.
You can have a ketchup packet, but where can you put it on the hot dog? You just rip it open and put it on the hot dog right there?
Not in the store. You're not allowed.
No,
you got to go outside. Get out of my store. If you put it on it, they will kick you out. You know why? America.
Well, I read that they don't want ketchup on there because there are a lot of flavors on this dog, and they say ketchup is just going to muddle it and overpower it all.
Oh, you get the big one, fatty. Barely holds. Oh. Huh? Not on a true Chicago. That's coming straight off Vienna.
That is. Can you see that? That is
God,
pretty.
I'm dripping everywhere.
That is pretty. I gotta say.
That is nice to look at.
Looks nice. All sorts of different colors. It's a rainbow of flavor.
You look terrified. Why do you look terrified?
My normal hot dog is just ketchup. Maybe onions and celery salt if I'm feeling
He's lived here
adventurous.
his whole life, folks.
So there's a lot going on here.
Let's do this.
I was wrong. I've done this wrong.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. I did get any tomato on that bite. Maybe round 2. I don't know. See how this plays out.
You get this nice mix of flavors, spice, and sweet and heat. And tomato.
Not a big mustard fan, but yeah, it works. It works. Okay, I can go to the store and I go to restaurants and buy these now. forget, even after all this, we still gotta talk about our weird foods. So,
That's what we're going to do. I was sitting there going,
mid-digestion. Originally, we were gonna talk about it like while we were eating, but then we saw the food, and we completely forgot about everything else.
Yeah. Come on, Precious. You can do better than that. My dog's down here to clean up the mess, and she's doing just a poor job of it.
Now, we have one last one left for our last hot dog. We ready?
We're not going to need that.
But what will we use?
Oh, it's funny you ask, Neil.
As we continue our across the country, we are going to Idaho. What do they have in
Don't
Idaho?
call me that.
Oh, I said Idaho.
Oh,
not
hey.
Idaho. Idahos. Yeah, we're going to Idaho, and what do they have in Idaho? What are they famous for in Idaho? Potato. Potato.
You heard it here, folks. You
There
say
it is.
potato.
I say
I say potato.
We say
Oh,
it's a bun.
it's about to be.
Yeah. For the Idaho, you need baked potato, sour cream, chives, and baking goods.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Idaho. Oh, God, it's already falling apart.
Make sure you cut some of the center out of this.
Ah!
I'm gonna do this over the sink.
Tastes like a potato with a hot dog in it.
I didn't get to the hot dog part, so yeah, I'm just eating potato now.
That is terrible.
You look like you earned $20.
Hey, I ain't caring nothing but $20 is $20.
Is it everything you thought it would be?
It is as messy, and frankly, I mean, to me, it seems like somebody thought, hey, there's bacon on there, let's throw a hot dog on there.
I mean, I think of all of them, that all beef flavor really stands out the most in this one.
Yeah.
Now, it
Well, that's
really-
because you think a potato's pretty dull. So
Yeah, it works. I like that.
I'm not complaining. I think I do agree. If we hollowed it out
Yeah.
and there was some cheese on it,
Cheese, yeah, I guess. The recipe we read didn't call for cheese, so that's how we made it. But yeah, I guess if you're doing this yourself, throw it.
the recipe, the picture we looked at, we didn't see
The
cheese
picture we
on it.
drooled over.
Seriously, it's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with it. That being said,
The top dog of the episode, what do you think?
top dog of the episode, I think I'm going to have to give it. I'm going to have to give it to New York.
Really?
I think that was definitely the most different dog I've had. Because this is different, but this is just weird. This is weird for the sake of being weird.
It tastes exactly like you expect it to.
Yeah, there's nothing that doesn't.
I'm dribbling all over.
It's fine. The dog will deal with it.
You know, actually, I would not have guessed this going into the episode, given how much stuff is on there that I don't normally eat, but I'm going to say the Chicago Style. It is way better than I expected. I've been avoiding it for years.
This is the guy who's like, I eat ketchup on mine, and that's it. Ketchup,
Yeah.
that's it.
There's a lot of stuff on there that I don't normally eat, but it blends so well together.
You know what? The Coney wasn't bad either, though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was.
They're all good, yeah.
I mean, the thing that's interesting is, though, I would say probably the most influential dog would have to be the Coney. And you think about it,
It's main
chili dogs.
Yeah.
Everybody knows chili dogs, but if you look at it, it's a Coney.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see why the beanless chili is a necessity in a chili dog. Lets you get more chili on there with less mess. I want another chili dog. Yeah. Although I will say you picked a good potato there. What? Oh yeah, we gotta show the thing here. So, initially, ladies and gentlemen, which I do think we actually have a shot of this.
Get it all together at first.
Okay. I had purchased a potato for this just as kind of a joke.
You purchased a boulder.
This is a rock. It's a good
It's a Nerf football.
pound and a half. And upon cooking it, which took about 45 minutes, if not more, as I opened it up, I found out there was a potato inside the potato. So, yeah.
Last episode we talked about food that's, if you consider that pretty much all food we eat comes from someone at some point picking something up, going, good, didn't kill me, it's food now. we talked about a lot of foods that is unusual that it made the list, and we have some more. So let's get into them. Let's start.
I get to start.
Okay.
Nipples. Those are all weird food.
Yeah, especially like, you ever eat pepperoni pizza with a leper?
Excuse me.
Like halfway through, where's my nipple?
But that would only work with Chicago style thin crust. New York style thin crust, you're just like, it tastes better, finally.
Okay. Check this
Random tangent.
Random tangent.
So, our first item on the board.
We heard about from one of our favorite cartoons.
Archer!
Yes.
And this is when his wife dies, and he disappears off to the middle of nowhere.
Apparently he's got a little excursion he likes to make occasionally for whatever reasons.
Occasionally? They know about it really well. It's more than occasional. Where he goes to...
Wherever it has
I'm assuming Thailand, I think.
Probably.
To have ladyboy hookers and Cobra whiskey.
Now, we don't have any ladyboy hookers, but we are going to talk about Cobra whiskey, also known as, a lot of times, snake wine. It's a real thing. We were just looking at pictures of it. Basically, it's, you take a snake, put it in a bottle infused with, like, rice wine, and, yeah.
And mind you, it's the whole snake. It's not like they gut it and put pieces. It's the head to tail, no cuts.
All the snake. We saw one that is not only the snake, but had like a scorpion in its mouth.
And another snake wrapped around the bottom of it.
If you remember back when you used to be able to get tequila with a little worm in there, you're like, oh, where is that? That's a tiny little worm in this bottle. The snake fills the bottle.
Like, if you really look at it, you begin to realize that you're probably paying a lot of money for that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only like a little bit of booze in there.
It's mostly snake. Moving on. What on our list would you like to tackle next? Should we talk about Kopi Luwak? I'm really not sure if we're even pronouncing it.
Do the Kabaluki. Or Hakalugi?
Hakalugi. Some of the stuff on our first episode where is consumed here, we had to go outside the country for a lot of this one.
Yeah, it turns out this country is pretty limiting on what they'll let people eat.
Either that or we're just like, that's not weird, we eat that all the time.
Woodchuck? Woodchuck's fine.
Blue cheese, fuck yeah.
Here's moldy cheese. Eat this.
This cheese is bad. Get out of here. Ooh, blue cheese. Yum. I don't get it.
That's not the right kind of bacteria.
Anyway, Kopi Luwak, also known as civet coffee. A civet is an animal. If you've ever seen one, it kind of looks like a weasel and a cat had a baby. Really cute. Maybe at this point I'll raid Wikimedia Commons and get a picture or something.
You need to find a picture of whatever that is and put it up on the screen. Because now I want to see it.
It's cute. Don't worry, they don't actually make the coffee out of the civet.
Damn.
No. What they do is...
that'd be the cutest cup of coffee.
Oh, it's adorable.
It tastes so good.
It tastes so precious. No.
It tastes like it wept while it was being killed.
No, they don't make it out of the coffee. No, they make it out of the poop from the sink.
Can we make it out of the animal instead?
Not actually the poop. What happens is the civet will eat the coffee cherries you collect from the civet poop. The coffee beans, you roast them, you make up just like any coffee after that, but it's just really expensive. I don't know how hard up for coffee you have to be. Like, the civets ate all the coffee? Yeah, I guess we can't have any. No, we're going to have some.
I got this. As he's squeezing the animal drink.
It is a supposedly very expensive cup of coffee.
Yeah, because you got to squeeze the anus of a bunch of animals.
Well, I guess if you go out in the wild, get like natural civet coffee, where you actually find the poop and dig them out, it can cost you up to, I think I read, $700 US per kilogram.
Where is this at?
This is your Get Rich Quick scheme. Farm raised, which apparently is a thing. Which, if you've ever seen, it's one of the Futurama movies.
Bender's Game. Yeah.
They have all the Nibelunians in cages, and they are force feeding chickens to get dark matter, which they poop. Basically, they have farms like that now for civets. They force feed civets coffee cherries.
Probably don't force feed it. They probably just give it to them and wait for them to poop. But still, how do we get in there and get some? So we can, because I mean, after we pay the plane ticket there, it's going to cost us a lot of money.
I don't know exactly how this rule is made, but that's considered lower grade. You can only get maybe $200 a kilogram for that.
Oh, that's it? Well, here, let me ask you this question: how much is it to buy a civet? get like 500 of them suckers. We dump them in my garage, start force feeding them. What is it?
Coffee cherries.
We'll just feed them my regular cherries. It's fine. Save some money.
That's gonna be a...
That's the American way, folks.
500 animals pooping at once is kind of like a noise. I don't want to know what it is. There comes Bill running with the bag. They're in the money.
I'm covered in crap, just like, we're rich!
Bird nest soup.
Bird nest soup.
I know what you're thinking. It's a bunch of twigs and some soup. No, it's not twigs. This is made from the nest of the Japanese swiftlet, which uses I think they described as a cementing saliva. Basically, the birds spit a nest out. Literally. Okay?
Somebody somewhere went, that looks tasty.
Well, that's the thing, too. Like, modernized, they actually have made, I guess I could call them nice neighborhoods for the birds, for them to, they build these big structures for them that would attract them, where they can build them. Traditionally, these birds build nests high up on cliff faces, where people have to climb up to harvest the nest, and people have died trying to get bird spit for people to eat.
The thing I was trying to wrap my head around is it's a nest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people eat this.
Once again, this is another very expensive thing. It will cost you a pretty penny to buy a nest.
Let me finish here.
Okay.
Birds are not clean creatures.
No, not at all.
They poop on everything. You ever seen an actual regular bird's nest?
Yeah.
It's covered in poop. So people are eating bird poop. That's what's happening.
That's probably in there. I want to say maybe with some of these, like we are living in an age where food is abundant. If we want something to eat, we go to the store, we pick it out, bring it home to cook it. If that, maybe we'll just call and have it delivered to the house to cook it. If we don't feel like cooking, we'll go to a restaurant and have food.
We'll have somebody cook it for us.
Or hell, well, if we really don't want to do nothing, we call up Uber Eats, like, bring me Donald's. And someone will show up with a bag of McDonald's for you. Hopefully hasn't eaten too many of your fries.
That was actually the reason I was going to join Uber. Just to be like, they want food? Yeah. Free meal.
This was supposed to be a large.
I don't know what happened, sir. They ate your fries.
Yeah, but getting back, who's ever has seen anything spit? Be like, you gonna finish that?
Oh.
Let alone a bird.
My safe place.
Yeah, let's get to the last one on our list. How about that? We'll get away from bird nest soup. That I don't even know how to pronounce this one. This is an Icelandic dish. It is Keistra Hekarl or Carl.
Hey, Carl.
There's another word in front of it. It's got one of those ones.
Carl.
Those weird ones where it's like an A and an E together. I don't even know what.
I was like, I.
Coral.
Coral.
Hekarl, it's a, like I said, Icelandic dish where they take a Greenland shark. Whenever you're thinking of pinching, stop it. You take an Icelandic shark and you cut its skin off. Now you can't eat it just like that. There's a lot of bad stuff in there that you can get sick and poison. There's a lot of toxins that they have in there. Which, yeah, we've talked about poisonous food in our last episode. How, if someone's eating something and they die, how do you go back to that food?
Wait, he died from it? Wait, I got an idea. Let's try this.
Like, do you not just avoid that food from then? Did he look like he was enjoying it up till he died?
Please explain a little more in depth as to what they do with this here shark.
Well, the traditional method, which once again, I know how you get to this, is you dig a hole in a kind of like gravelly, sandy area. You put the skin of the shark in there, and you pile a bunch of rocks on top of it to kind of squeeze the juices, oils, whatever, out. And you leave it there for, I think, 6 to 12 weeks. That's
it's shark jerky.
A month and a half to 3 months, somewhere. How did you even fucking find the hole again? Needs another week.
Nope, he's done. It's up.
But we're not done.
But wait, there's more.
After that, you take it out and you hang it in strips and let it air dry for another few more months.
So literally, It's shark jerky.
More or less. And from what I read, it'll form a kind of brownish crust on there that you have to scrape off before you eat it. Once again, it's a shark to begin with. And you have to go through all... How do you decide on all these steps is what I'm getting at. And how do you know when to stop?
How many people died? I mean, over the course of this dish being created and the finalization of how it needs to be made, how many people died? And more importantly, it comes back to what you said. How many people died and then that person behind him went, well, I mean, he looked good. I mean, he was eating it and loving it. But then...
We're getting closer.
Well, we're getting there. What is this, Icelandic?
Yes.
You people are weird.
I said, is it just because we live in a world where food is abundant? Maybe it used to be there. You didn't have as many options.
Oh, God, them are getting nice.
I'm working out.
They're getting bigger.
We must increase our bust. Not sure where that's going to work in.
What was in them hot dogs? How much booze was in that?
Poppy seeds are fucking amazing, ain't they?
Anybody else hear that? I could smell the color 9.
So there you go, folks. Random Tangent's back. What's your favorite hot dog? Well, are there any kinds that you would like? If we do another hot dog episode, we got a whole bunch more we can try.
And I want, on a side note, I didn't tell you this. I left this to be a secret. I'm gonna leave you to try this too. In the working up to this episode, we were discussing doing what hot dogs to do and things like that. And we were back and forth, and there was a couple discussions at one point of making the tangent dog. We never did.
No.
Well, he never did. I did. I unfortunately don't have any pictures of it because I ate it.
I think I made some video of it.
I never took video of it.
Well, you're talking not today. You did this.
No, not today. I'm talking what I did. No, we have a video of that monstrosity. That wasn't the tangent jog goes like this because of random tangent.
Does it start with at least 3 beers first?
4. And one has to be a stout. Something heavy. No, what you do is you get yourself a tortilla.
Oh, a tortilla.
So we're one of those small, I think they're 8-inch tortillas.
Were we talking flour or corn?
It's got to be flour.
Okay.
Corn's for Mexicans. Hold on.
So tangent dog, a flour tortilla.
Now
Stop.
Please edit that out. Wow, you're taking off YouTube. Ain't that a bitch?
We didn't even need a dead body.
Wow. Wow. And I'm usually the one to cross the line. Anyway, so you have a tortilla. Then you take some pepperoni, place it on a plate, kind of spread out, put some paper towel on it, put it in the microwave, and you cook it for about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how crispy you want to get it. You put the paper towel down because there's a lot of grease. Wop.
I'm not even listening. Flour tortilla, pepperoni. You cook it?
Cook the pepperoni, place it on the tortilla. Put the hot dog, cooked hot dog, on the tortilla. Which is where the hot dog comes into play.
Okay.
Put a little brown mustard. What else did I put on that monstrosity? A piece of Cajun turkey.
Really?
So you get it at the store. Roll it up, put it on in there with the little mustard, a little pickle if you want. You know, have fun with it at that point, and eat it, and it's delicious. It shouldn't be. There's nothing about that should be good.
Is this something you had heard of before and wanted to try, or were you standing?
I was bored and
Were you
fat.
standing in the fridge going, "What do we have?"
That one.
So we are thoroughly stuffed. We have to eat 2 more. Don't slap me with it. Random Tangent will be back next week. Nope. Random Tangent will be back next week. As I said, let us know what you think of this episode.
Deep throat wiener.
Are you glad to see us back? Any hot dogs that you think we should try? Any hot dog get away from... God. What did I tell you? No more willies. Goodbye, folks.
I'm fat. Have a good one, guys. Love you.
Random Tangent.
Remember, out. It looks like baby puke. Actually, it looks like dog crap.
Yeah, like not a healthy dog.
Like a dog that's not doing too well.
This dog is going to the vet. It might not be coming back.
No, this dog ain't coming back, I'm pretty sure. I like how in the background of this little video, as we shoot it, we're actually having our video shooting in the background. We're doing a sound check right now, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that don't know the fun lingo, a sound check is when you check sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check.